Hey, adult volunteers. My name's Evan Brem, and I am one half of the middle school ministry staff here at Orchard Hill Church.
And my name is Jenna Bajuzik, and I'm the other half. And we are here. We've put together these videos for you so that you kind of know a little bit of what your week serving at Kids Fest is going to be like. We're going to give you good information that will be very useful to you, so don't skip through.
Yeah, so first, before we jump into this, we want to talk about why we do what we do. Because if we didn't have this core reason of why we're here doing this, Kids Fest would be a bunch of sweaty kids just running around in matching t-shirts. And truthfully, and we know this is the reason that you signed up to this as well, but the reason we do Kids Fest, the reason we are here is to spread the love of Jesus Christ and to minister to the community in a unique way in the summer. So that is why we're here. We serve because we love Jesus. We give up our days, and we know that you give up your days because you love these kids and you want them to see Jesus in a new way and learn more about who God is and how he's active in their lives.
So the first thing that you will need for your week at Kids Fest is energy and excitement. Because it's a really fun place to be. And secondly, because we've got campers coming here from all sorts of different situations. Some of them are pumped to be here, and this is the highlight of their summer. Some of them are nervous or scared, or they've never seen the activity that you're running before, and they're just feeling a little some kind of way. And so it's so good whenever they see all these other faces with huge smiles on their faces, excited to be here and having fun. So your job is not to stand and supervise, but we want you to get in there, have fun with the kids, and really just show them by the way that you're having fun that this is a fantastic place to be.
Yeah, and so let's talk about some logistical things just to get you into square one. So first, dress code. We need you to wear the adult volunteer staff Kids Fest t-shirt for 2019 that you will be given prior to your week serving. And we need you to do this because this is how we tell who is supposed to be at camp and who is not. So showing up in your official 2019 Kids Fest shirt is extremely important for our dress code because it just ensures the safety of our campers and that we know when there might be an adult on campus that isn't necessarily supposed to be here, and we can act on that. Second, if you are serving, we ask that you just wear clothes that you can run, jump, squat, skip in that are appropriate for physical activity and aren't going to be revealing in any way, just so kids can be focused on what they're doing, the fun that they're having, and how you're serving them, and not necessarily on what you're wearing.
And that involves no cutting off of things or altering, bedazzling. I had to talk Evan out of bedazzling his shirt last year.
It was a tough conversation.
But we do it for the kids. Also, another thing we do for the kids is parking. I know that sometimes if you're running late, if you're carrying in things, if you're bringing your own camper or volunteer or adult or high school staff, we know sometimes it can just seem easier to park in the top lot, but we really, really, really want to save that top lot for our guests, for the parents that are bringing their kids into camp and carrying all their water guns and their lunches and all the things that they'll need. So we ask that every single volunteer, every single staff member, all of those people, we all park down at the chapel lot. No matter what, there's an elevator, you'll be able to get up here super easy, but everyone parks down there at the chapel lot.
So, in addition to parking, some things that you'll want to bring every day. First is definitely a water bottle. Put your name on that water bottle because I made a habit last year of losing my water bottle just about every day because there's so much fun to be had that I just forgot about my water bottle. But then I could always find it at the end of every day because I had my name on it. So water bottle with your name on it. Some sunscreen. Don't worry about bringing enough sunscreen to give to all the kids that are around you. Me, Jenna, and the interns will always have sunscreen on us to make sure that we can apply to kids who need sunscreen so that you aren't depleting your own personal supply with hundreds of kids. So protect yourself from the sun. An easy lunch, except on Friday. Jenna, what's on Friday?
Ooh, Friday is one of my favorite days of Kids Fest because we get free lunch. John Barilla makes you a lunch because you've been giving up of your time. The least we can do is feed you.
Exactly.
It's delicious.
Exactly. And then lastly, thing you want to bring, if you're working outside, just think about more stuff to protect you from the sun. Sunglasses or a hat to wear because you'll be in the sun for a long time.
And you'll look good. All right, we get started first thing in the morning with a morning meeting for our adult volunteers. It starts at 9 o'clock right in the regular lobby, in the main lobby. We'll circle up as a team, talk about the day, the logistics of the day, anything special you'll need to know. We'll pray together, find out what's happening in all the different areas of the camp. If you are bringing young kids and you need to check them into the volunteer daycare, that will open at 8:45 a.m. If you have campers that you're bringing, they can chill in the lobby while you are at that meeting. Come a few minutes early. There's always some nice hot, fresh coffee made for you. And it's a good time to just be ready and set for your day. But it starts right at 9 o'clock. We don't want you to miss it.
And before we talk about one of the last and most important things, we want to just touch on our 2-deep leadership policy at Orchard Hill. And it's a policy at Orchard Hill Church to have our 2-deep leadership in ministry. And this means that there should always be 2 adults in any room where minors are gathered. And Jenna's going to explain to you why this is so important for us to have.
It's really for protection of the kids, for protection of you. We don't ever want a camper to feel unsafe. We don't ever want you to be put in a situation that could just turn out a little funky for everybody involved. So you are never alone with a camper, even if it's your kid, even if it's your friend's kid that you said you'd keep an eye on. It just doesn't happen. So we encourage you to be mindful of that. Rely on your other volunteers to hold a door open to the big bathrooms when necessary. And the team leaders that are taking care of the campers will be able to assist with you as well.
So the last and one of the most important things about your time serving here at Kids Fest with Adult Serve is flexibility. Because who knows?
Not with your body.
Not with your body. I'm not flexible, and I did just fine. But being emotionally flexible and mentally flexible, because who knows what's going to happen on any given day. But first things first, we are here for the kids. We are here to serve the Lord, and sometimes that just requires a little bit of flexibility.
After that, we're just here for, it's just details. But Kids Fest is for the kids, and we are so thankful that you are giving up some of your time this summer to help make that a reality. We'll see you again in the next video.